So our next speaker really does not need any introduction. He is world-renowned health and wellness expert who inspires all of us to be our best selves. Please welcome Jason Christoff.
Hello, fellow humans. Thanks for coming out today. I have two questions. What sort of world do we live in, and how did we get here? We live in a world where our governments can install tracking apps on our phones in only weeks. But mysteriously, the same government can't seem to develop any app so the people themselves can vote on each law that governs them. We live in a world where each government-run school makes sure the graduating students can successfully fill out a resume. Yet mysteriously absent from the curriculum is the knowledge for each student to fill out a business plan. Sex ed as a title is never questioned in government schools, but why not love ed, connection ed, or family ed? The best of our humanity is being systematically removed by a structure of control, masquerading as progress and altruism. Our government maintains its power by removing ours. The most beautiful and powerful aspects of our humanity are being cleverly vaporized as we're tricked into believing indoctrination is education and that slavery is freedom. Chocolate bar, pop, and potato chip machines riddle our healthcare facilities. Smoking areas are to be found outside every hospital and fast food restaurants, serving food like things not fit for a maggot to eat. All stand as a testament to how far off the moral and ethical path our society has wandered. What sort of world do we live in? A world where we need to take our power back as individuals and as sovereign citizens. Debate, physical fitness, family planning, and ethics in school have now been replaced with the most basic life coping skills possible, setting up nothing more than a race to the bottom for our kids and our society overall. Our children are becoming skilled in nothing more than the fine art of telling the right lie to the right person at the right time in order to receive the right reward or the right paycheck. Our politicians and their corrupt coterie in science, medicine, and media are skilled graduates of this very system. We're told to constantly outsource the responsibility for our health to various government authorities, even though the public's overall health has fallen to its lowest level in recorded history. All this occurring as we've embraced the advice of our modern high priests of medicine in the white lab coats. How can we be missing that this group of ego-driven pharmaceutical reps have failed us miserably, yet they take no responsibility for the complete health carnage they've caused while simultaneously insisting they continue to have sole charge of the collective? I don't take financial advice from the poorest person in the room, and I don't take health advice from misleaders who can't produce healthy outcomes. How is it that these same people who have failed the health of our nation beyond measure have now been given priest class level authority over every facet of our lives? We removed the priest class hundreds of years ago in order to install a democratic process which is now being completely subverted in only months. The priest class of old now ruling the flock, black robes traded in for white lab coats. A virus absent of its full genetic sequence, a PCR test manipulated to give any result desired, and a government psychologically manipulating the public at every turn. We've been consumed alive by this liaria-based system, and our corrupt media acts as the advertising wing to make all of us believe that this is normal and it's the best we can do. What world do we live in? A world where we all need to take our power back and take it back now. When children are born into our culture, we can't slather toxins into their eyes fast enough, plant the umbilical cord before it delivers our children what they need to thrive, or inject poison into our newborns before the first 24 hours has passed. And we wonder why our leaders are extremely defective and broken human beings. Many people now having children only to give them over immediately for consumption by the state And we wonder why the adults who eventually become our leaders are dark, unethical, easy to manipulate, and of the weakest moral fiber imaginable. We can't process children through this system and not expect a full outbreak of psychopathy like we're currently experiencing. African folklore states that child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. We're now living this reality, and it's time for each person to take their power back. A society this lost and this weak attracts evil like rotten meat attracts the maggot. We wonder why the high offices of politics and power are now a lightning rod for the children we've systematically terrorized for generations on this planet. Our current parade of government darkness isn't just a simple leadership problem in banking, medicine, media, science, and government. This is a systematic problem tied to an ancient darkness and ancient evils on this planet, which love taking runs at our children. It takes a village to raise a child, but it takes a village as well to destroy a child. And it's time we stop taking a knee to our cultural brainwashing regarding what we're doing to our own children. We've forgotten how to identify evil and why we need to face it. By their fruits you shall know them. And it's beyond obvious that we are skirting this most simple analytical tool in order that we gain valuable insight into this COVID Hollywood production made of pure air and propaganda campaign unlike any other in human history. It's enough to make Satan himself blush and turn red with envy. These defective and broken people who are now leading this worldwide attack on humanity are mere products of a society that terrorizes and handicaps its own children. We've created these defective systems and the broken leaders who occupy its hierarchy. I'm getting the nod. These extremely broken children are now our broken and defective misleaders in science, medicine, and government, and they are completely ripe with the darkness we placed into them. I'm going to skip here. Turn off your TVs. Reject the mental poison flowing out of your screens, which is designed to trap us out in a false reality. Reject the chemical poisons as well. This is how you take your power back. You can't farm lions, only lambs. These mental and chemical poisons are all designed to keep us as lambs, primed for the slaughter. It's time to remember that we are lions. And it is time to chase the government of medical hyenas out of the pride land once and for all. We have lots of work to do, and we are the group sent here to do it. This is our job, and we accept this charge. Forces of good drive our mission from the great beyond. We are not alone. We are supported in our fight to bring the light back to this planet, and this mission will be accomplished. This goal will be manifested in our lifetime. If our voices didn't matter, they wouldn't try to censor us at every turn. They are the few, we are the many, and our collective strength is superior. We need to protect our children from the sacrificial systems that await them. This not only will save our children, it will make sure we produce the strong leadership we need to thrive as a species and rid ourselves of the old and broken secret society gatekeepers that now terrorize us daily through our TV screens and corrupt government channels. Rise up, power up, lion up, feel your power, harness your power, take back your power. It's time morality, ethics, and justice live once more on the planet. My name is Christoff. Thanks for listening.